All right, we go to DJ Depression. Hope you feel better, DJ. He sends a $5 super chat who says, "Do you think they'll strap Punk?" To me, it seems like Page has been really cold since his title win.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, he's to me, his matches to me have delivered in a big way every time out. But this is going to be the most significant program since winning the title from Omega by far.
Yeah, his dance partners haven't necessarily been the biggest names on the show. I mean, they've been Lance Archer, they've been Adam Cole for several cycles, and certainly no one's who's equaled Kenny Omega in terms of importance. You're not getting that until now with CM Punk. So to me, this is a big test of Adam Page, and the idea I think is to through time eventually bring Page up to that level. So it's going to be tough to expect like in one championship reign that he's going to feel like a star on the level of Punk. And like you said, John, there are a lot of good arguments to put the belt on CM Punk, and it's something I can see them doing by the time Double or Nothing comes around. But I wouldn't completely rule out Punk being the type of person to say, hey, like this makes no sense. I shouldn't be taking the belt off of this guy. You can make the argument Punk doesn't need a championship, especially if you want him to be a leadoff guy on Dynamites. You're kind of, you can have championship matches like at the start, but I think the champion also doesn't wrestle as often once they have the world championship belt. So do they want to change that up? I don't know. There are a lot of questions, but it's a tougher match to predict, I'll say.
I look at it like this way. Like there is the argument that, hey, we're still building Hangman, and a big win over CM Punk, that's further building his stock up. At the same time, Hangman Page is 30. This guy is, injuries aside, should be around for a long time. And with Punk, this guy's not going to be around forever. And I would say that if I'm looking at this guy is performing at arguably the highest level right now. He is just churning out excellent match after excellent match. He has been a great fit in this company. And the other one is that when you look at All Out, every single year, they have beat the last year's pay-per-view number. And All Out is going to be exceptionally tough to top last year's when it was Punk's first match back. To me, Punk defending that title against a Kenny Omega or something of that level, it's Punk in that equation that I think is going to be your chance to be able to beat that number from the prior year. And Punk having the title, like now is the time. If you are ever going to put the title on him, it's now. It's not going to be 2 years from now. So that's what you're weighing. You can make arguments either way, but I can see a pretty compelling one of going with Punk because he represents to me some of the biggest matches you can do come that next pay-per-view.
We've also got this New Japan show now that is going to have probably a featured spot for a champion, not necessarily a title defense we're saying, but whoever has your belt of either company, I think, is going to, be put in a pretty prime spot. So do they want CM Punk to be that representative?
Yeah. So there we have it.